Hello. How's it going, everybody? Thank you, Onslaught. Coming in with the 5. Hope your pinky will survive the bridging today. Thank you. Yeah, I hope so too. Sure it will. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Minecraft need to toggle. What the heck did I just do? Okay. That was weird. I guess I had my OBS focused and it auto switched to a different scene. Yeah, let's try that again, but in game. What the heck? Minecraft needs to add toggle crouch. Yeah, I mean that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? And then I need to unlearn what 10 years of hold crouch. One of those things is easier than the other. So the state here is, last time we did a lot of like unlocking of villagers stuff, and we built a an iron farm. It's not a fast one, but it is an iron farm, which is, you know, pretty great. It's just a, I don't know how it looks now. Okay, we got 20. That's not too bad. But basically, we're in a state where we kind of need to do other stuff around here to get that to kind of keep going. So one thing I wanted to do was to make hoppers for this setup too. And I have the iron for that now, so maybe we'll do that. But then the idea is to let these systems basically gather stuff. I'm going to do other stuff. So I'm gonna go bridging, because there's all these islands all around us and we haven't gone for them yet, and you know, why not? Because I did say I would play this map for this map, not for, you know, my own weird ideas of how a SkyBlock should be. I'll deal with that one later. Hey Lily, how's it going? Life in the Void is pretty good. Pretty good. I've got these. I do need to keep some of these. Yeah, let's go ahead and make... What's the best way to do this? Because like these, I guess they won't be dropping like gear when they die from cramming. I still need at least 4 hoppers. And I'm gonna need more chests, so let's just make more stuff. So what I'm thinking is, should I be like making some form of chain of storage out of this thing so that I have more? And probably the answer is yes. So we want a double chest leading into another double chest with a hopper in between. So we need another chest. Oops. So these 5 are what we want to make into hoppers. That is an investment. We can use non-solid blocks like signs to stop anti-crumbling, if that's a concern like you. Have yours? No, the concern is I'm losing the drops. I definitely do not want to stop entity cramming here, because we would overflow. Basically what's happening is, you know, when I'm not using this mob system, we're at mob cap. But the problem is, some of these mobs will pick up items and then they will be taken out of the mob cap, and so we would just slowly kill the entire world if we didn't have that there. So I should probably open up. You know what, let's get all this stuff first. Why not? Level 51, very good. There's a witch in here. Okay. Still too many mobs in a way. Okay, got her. I don't know how much... Like, I don't know that I desperately need any of this stuff right now. Stop hitting me through walls, cheater. But I also just feels bad to just, you know, leave stuff. Just leaving loot on the table. Alright, and there. Let's toss a bow or something. Yeah, let's toss the bow. We can grab these things. Yeah, look at the rate that stuff's coming. There's still more loot there. Okay, so let's put the stuff away. Then I'm probably going to open up the top of that and stop the spawning, at least mostly, so I can actually deal with the thing. Projectile protection 3, unbreaking 3, unbreaking 2. Very good. I guess we'll put you here or something. I don't know. I think I'm basically just overflowing on everything. Yeah, pretty much. I don't need unenchanted leather pants. Into the universal trash can you go. Got a glass bottle. Very nice. Rest of them in here. Put you in there. Got a carrot too. Oops. Okay, now we're starting to be cleaned up a little bit. Good. Am I carrying anything that can't be replaced in case I was to die here? Not really, but I guess we put the emeralds in here. Just good. Would be silly to lose them. Oh, did I switch on the thing? I did. Okay, or rather I didn't switch it off, so it's fine. It's really fun to watch while drawing. Nice. What are you drawing? Let's go do that before we get far too many spawns again. We probably filled up mob cap again. Whatever. So basically, the way I have to turn this mob system off is to climb up here and remove a bunch of the blocks that are covering the place. So yeah, there you go. Oh my goodness. What a sniper. That's not the one I wanted. This is the one I wanted. So we'll open up the ones that are above the actual, like, we'll place it where they're chilling so that hopefully at least the zombies and skeletons will burn. And then we'll open up a couple of more so that the light spreads. So that should be pretty good. And now we'll go down and kill all of them again. And hopefully that will mean that we won't be, like, constantly getting drops, because I need to, like, work down here and place a bunch of stuff. I guess I could just, like, remove the blocks they're standing on also. That would, you know, also do what I needed to do. This should be pretty good to begin with, though. There will be some spawning. It's not, like, fully spawn-proof because of that, but maybe I should have removed the entire row, actually. But, like, this will significantly slow down the spawning. And fill my inventory. Very good. So I think what I want to do is I want to replace these two with a chest. And then I have a hopper out of that going down to a chest below. On the other hand, that means it will be hard to access that. Maybe, I don't have much of... Well, I could put hoppers leading out of it. Actually, and then kind of replace these two with chests or something. It would cost an extra hopper. Okay, yeah, we're still getting a fair bit of mobs, so let's go up. Where am I? Okay. Go up and just take out the entire row. Hey, non-interesting. You're drawing comics. Nice. Maybe it would be good if crouch was only toggled off when releasing shift, not when pressing it. You mean toggle, but not entirely toggle? I mean, toggle is an accessibility option, right? You have to consider that it needs to work for people who don't really have, like, a good control of their fingers and whatever to make fine adjustments. whoever actually needs that as an accessibility option needs to still have the use of it as an accessibility option. It's not there for, you know, saving my pinky. Hey, Lena, Raine. Nice. Okay, so now we definitely should have much lower spawn rates. I think there's possibly still like a space for them to spawn like way at the back, but I'm not sure. So if I start by taking these 4 away and then putting hoppers leading out that way, I think that's a pretty good start. And like now also means that anything that falls down here will actually just fall past these. That is probably bad. That sucks. So that should probably be pointed into that. I just realized. So that's a problem. If I put a double chest here. And then a hopper below that and a double chest like here. Then I could remove this and be able to open the chest from that block. I think, right? Yes. I believe. Let's try that. Which is an interesting prospect. So this. Then I need to get below that, which is also an interesting prospect. So we do this to begin with. I need to place a chest under these 2 and then go out this direction and place a hopper leading into that. So that'll be interesting. Okay, so we're still getting creepers. I kind of don't like the fact that I need to go down here with you just standing there, actually. Because you would get like line of sight on me as I'm doing this. I need that, and then this. So that's a good start, and we just need a hopper down there, which is the hardest thing to place. Because I need to kind of go out. I guess I could waterlog this chest. Yeah, and then I can slide out into that water stream from under, that's under there. Like this. So now if something falls in here, like the stick, it's actually going to end up in here. Like these gunpowder. Very nice. Okay, cool. So do that. And now that's done. So when stuff spawns here and just keeps like dying because of cramming or whatever now, I'm going to be able to access these 2 to pick up a bunch of the loot. And if I go actually kill stuff manually here, then it's still fine. Because they will pick up all the items, even if as I run out of inventory space, you know. And mostly this means that now as we're doing stuff around here, stuff will keep spawning, stuff will keep dying, I'll keep accumulating resources. And I don't just lose all those drops, right? Because that was the big thing I wanted to do here. I don't really want to grind this more right now. Because the point was not to grind mobs or stuff, the point was to go bridging. So there we go. I ended up with 1 slab left over, which I think is reasonable, because that's the slab that we took from underneath there, where I now access the chest. The only thing I'm not going to be getting from this is string. I just meant that when you already perma-shift after pressing it once, the second press should toggle it off on key up event, not a key down event. I suppose. But that means that you can kind of get stuck in like holding it still, but which I suppose is fine. Yeah, some of them die on I guess they fall because they fall from the top floor, which is fine. Now, 28, nice. Now I would like to, what's my fire helmet? I don't have a fire helmet. Okay, we're keeping that one then. Yeah, I would like to bridge with stone if I can. The problem is bridging with stone would require getting a whole lot of stone, which would require, you know, waiting a whole bunch as I grind that stuff. So I'm not sure that's great. So I got, let's see. I mean, this is not bad actually. So this is like 6 stacks of cobble slab. Maybe it's still worthwhile then. You know what? Let's start. Because the thing I care about here is I don't want to have lightning strike, or like there's some fire producing block on one of these islands, and then suddenly the whole bridge is on fire and I can't really get back. Right? I don't think that it's a big risk, but you know, it is a risk even if it's not big. How's this going? Oh, 26. Very good. Okay, so that is kind of working. That's nice. So we're getting a whole bunch of resources as I'm just basically waiting. Spider eye? Oh, from the witch. Where'd I have them? Here? Yeah. Nice. So yeah, let's see. We got a bunch of just general resources. I got the crafting table, some ladders. I got the water bucket. Torches. Good enough food, and a whole bunch of slabs. Do I need anything else as I go off to some random? Let's go for like this mangrove swamp one. You think it's like here? Or maybe here? We can just keep going from here. I don't think so. Like the only thing we need to be able to do is we need to go there, we need to make a big platform, and we need to catch all the various drops. I guess probably on that one I probably want to be able to catch some prodigals, but it's fine. I still didn't have any leads, right? I didn't get any wandering trader, no. Which is fine. What is this? Power 2, power 4. Right, so I lost my good bow. That's what happened. I remember. Oh right, we were trying to get an anvil so that I could actually apply those things, which is kind of done now, just from. Wait, 33, 27, 31? Yeah, we have enough for an anvil. So I guess we'll just make one. Because I didn't make one, right? No. I would have... I don't know where I would have put... So. Oh yeah, I put it in there. Wait, did I make one? I made one. I put it in there. It's fine. Yeah, let's not make another anvil. That would be very silly. And definitely not something I thought about doing. No gift. Okay. Alright. And no rain, which is nice. So let's go. I'm not going to care about... I'm not going to care about, like, trying to not, like, have stuff on me. Because I think everything I have at this point is now replaceable. Like, I can buy most things. I have a spare set of most of the gear. I have incomes of all the things that will give me the gear. The water bucket I can just make a new bucket because I have the iron farm. Like, there's really nothing that I'm like that is not replaceable. I mean, the only thing would be it would suck to lose all the blocks, but I need all the blocks, so we should keep count here. So I'm on my first stack. That was a full stack that I used. Yeah, they are great. The iron farm is like, that just unlocks this whole thing. So that's maybe what... Okay, so I'm not dead on, I think. Maybe I am. And that's maybe a third of the way. So maybe we need like 3 stacks for every island. I could also bridge between the island, like make a big ring around them. That might be quicker. Who knows? Oops. Just adjusted how I was standing and suddenly I'm not bridging anymore. Okay. So this is the second stack coming to an end here. We'll see. That's such a weird like backdrop with all those water streams. Okay, that's 2 stacks. Yeah, I feel like 1 more stack is definitely gonna make it there. Okay, so there's an outpost there. And there's... Oh, that's just a Lightmatic bug thing, yeah. Why would we care about an outpost? I guess for a lace? So that's just a birch, like... All of these just seem to be like basic biome things, which I think is... So mangrove swamp, if it's a mangrove swamp biome, would spawn slimes, so that could definitely be useful. All the poppies they can be used for decoration. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, think of all the red dye, right? That is absolutely the easiest way of getting a lot of red dye, obviously. Okay. Yeah, we totally needed some creepy music as I'm like bridging over the void to this island, didn't we? So these are mud blocks. Those are muddy roots. These are regular grass and dirt. Okay. And we are in a mangrove swamp. Yes. Okay, so we could actually get slime spawning here if you want to kill slimes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bit of a platform here at this level so that when I start breaking these blocks, I will actually get all of them. Because I don't want to accidentally drop something into the void here. So 3... How far is the next island? I mean, that looks like a straight line to me. It looks like they're placed... I thought they would be placed kind of in a circle or octagon or something, but they're... Actually looks like they were placed in a square. Because that looks as far away as my base. Like, if you compare the size of this tree as I'm looking at it to the size of the trees over there. So likely... Bridging there is going to be equal... It's just going to be equally bad as bridging out to that one. So I'm pretty much forced to bridge to the corners from the center points. So I guess that means... Yeah. I mean... My sense of symmetry is going to hurt here if we don't build the full circle. But I really shouldn't build the full circle. Like, we could build a spiral or something. Because it's very... Or we just build like a 2... Like, we build spokes here and then 2 T's out from either side. That would also work. I don't really have all that much reason to take down this full tree either. I could get the propagules just off of... Although that propagule looked like it wasn't a full one, so... But definitely these mud blocks and... I mean, the mud is easy to make. You could get clay out of that, I guess, but... Okay. So that is now enough. Ooh, this also has some vines, though, which is interesting. Could that be good for something? I don't know. Could make shears and grab one. Should probably make shears and grab one. And then that propagule, if I just go get some bone meal, I can get a bunch of propagules before I even start breaking anything here. And then, I suppose... we do something like this to get up. Okay, so there's a lily pad. Had some of them already. There's more water, which doesn't matter. There are no frogs. Which, you know, all the islands are 192 blocks apart. Yeah, that makes sense. That's exactly those 3 stacks. Yeah, I don't, like, I don't know if I care actually about this, because, like, it's just another wood type, and it's not like I'm building for style here anyway. So we'll run back, we'll grab some bone meal, make sure we have the propagules, because I don't want to accidentally... you know, lose access to a resource here. Even though I could wandering trader it up. That's not going to be the focus of this playthrough, because, yeah. Dr. Try really did a good job with this map. Yeah, I mean, I've been discussing it at length before. I don't agree that it is... Like, he took it in a completely different direction than what I prefer as SkyBlock. So, you know. Obviously, it's great because this is the map that just started and is SkyBlock. Like this map defined the whole genre, so you can't be too critical about it. But I don't like the fact that these islands are here. Like these islands are, in my view, kind of pointless and kind of detract from the pure SkyBlock experience. I guess I can repeat like the core foundation of that is, to me, what makes SkyBlock is the fact that you start with almost nothing and you get all of the things that you can get through vanilla Minecraft mechanics from thin air, basically. And what these islands do is they remove that mechanism. So that is fully grown, so I can just take that, right? I could. Good. So now we have a propagule. But I could also just get more. We do this. Now we have 2. Yeah, so that's not a problem. Yeah, there's an end portal. But yeah, in my mind, so what I'm protesting against on the design of this map basically is that it gives you too many things. It gives you too much. It gives you unnecessarily much even. And there's some trade-off between how much, like, how interesting is it to get stuff from, you know, just your pure knowledge of mechanics, and how boring is it to grind for that. Because like the more you take away some stuff, the more you rely on like things like wandering traders and whatever, the more you do end up grinding. So there's definitely that to be said about it, you know. So yeah, we had the lily pads from fishing. This from the start. Well, I know there's some vanilla things that you can't get without altering something. I agree. Yes, I agree. And those might warrant having stuff like this, but none of the things that I see out here are such things. Oh god, that bug. So I could get a mangrove, because the Wandering Trader sells propagules. You can make mud. I wanted to pick up iron or shears if I made some. I don't think I made shears. Have I made shears? I don't know that I would have a reason to make shears, so I probably haven't. So yeah, the vines here. I guess do mangroves generate with vines if you grow them? Or do they only do that in like natural? Here. I think this is where I might have had vines shears in here, but I have no shears here, so pretty safe to say that we don't have shears. Actually, that's spawnable space out there now, which I've now connected up, so I should probably not go back there before I've slept. Come back here, cat. Thank you. I would love to hear what you have to say about my fork of the map. Nice. I'm planning to make my own SkyBlock. You know, doing the bender thing. But yeah, so from the beginning, I was playing this in a kind of purist manner where I didn't want to go for these things, where I didn't even want to go and accept the gold blocks that were in the nether. Then I kind of decided that I just leave that for my own map, and then I'll play this as it kind of is. The bender thing, forget the SkyBlock. I'm gonna make my own SkyBlock with, you know, stuff unsuitable for for this stream. Okay, so vines is, I think, the only thing here that I'm not certain that I would have been able to get by just getting this thing from the Wandering Trader. Now, I don't know if I have a good reason to keep this island here. So I think the thing I'm gonna do is just mine everything and bring it back over there. Because, like, why would I keep this here? Because if I want to spawn slimes, I need a large flat spawning platforms. Vines grow on large jungle trees. That's true. Oh, it sells vines right out. Yeah, there you go. But the thing I still don't know is if vines grow on bone meal mangroves, which we can even find out here. It's fine. I'm not saying it's important for this. I'm saying it's a gap in my knowledge. I should probably get some more though, now that we have some here. Oops. Well, fine. It's gonna be extremely annoying to grow them one by one and that's why I had the platform. It wasn't large enough. Yeah, I mean, it's just annoying to have to wait for them if I want a bunch. That's fine. Moss carpet. That should just drop if I do that. Right? Yeah, it did. I grew one mango once and just remember that. Nice. Cool. Then we know. Trying to be somewhat methodical about this. Oh, we can climb with these, I suppose. Not high enough. And one there. That sounds like it was high enough, because... Oh. Stuff started decaying, but... I guess I can just do this. No reason to keep these, because I can easily get more. Wow! That's a lot of blocks in these. Oh, there's even one more up there. Oh, shit. Go stand up? No. That's almost certainly going in the void. But oh well. Hey, the propagule. Nice. I'll take it. Okay, whatever. So there's nothing hidden here. There could have been in that center part. I guess below the water would have been where it was in that case. Can't remember slime spawning height, but yeah, if we want to do that, then yeah, we'd have to do it over here. And I don't know how big that swamp is, but it's at least larger than the island was itself. It goes like here. Okay. Less than 40? No. We're talking about surface slime spawn. I don't know that this is a slime chunk. I do know there's a swamp biome, though. I just wait for these to decay. Do I care? Like, that's gonna fall off. Unless I, like, stand here when that leaf block decays. But do I care? It's one mangrove log. They're really annoying to farm, though. So, I don't know. Maybe. It's a very nice log. It's a very nice color. I don't care about aesthetics here. My entire base is made out of cobble, but yet here we are. That one leaf block is going to be the very last one to decay then, isn't it? Or it's going to decay now that I stepped away. No. Just tower up to get it. Well, that was kind of silly. Okay, now it did. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And I didn't even lose the block. 51. Okay, then it's fine. By the time it decays, you'll figure out if you want it or not. Well, probably true. So that's one island done. The nice thing about iron farms is that they don't rely on random ticks. That one kept running probably, because I think this is spawn chunks. It feels like so weird to run long distances with view bobbing off. I'm definitely not used to it still. And this will not have been very active. But I mean, it will have been active while we're here, and it's collecting some stuff, so. There's spawn chunks. Cool. These go here, I suppose. Quite know what to do with the mud. I mean, these we can just make farm out of or extend the grass platform. I guess we can go here. These go here. We can put the vines in here. Sure. We got one mangrove leaf. Oof. Zergling. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Oh man, here he is welcoming the Zergs. This is not enough to reach the next island, but I have enough in total. But like, yeah, that'll be good enough. That looks weird. Where do we want to go next? That's jungle. That's taiga? I think that's snow. And the spruce. That's a birch. I mean, and all of those are completely uninteresting. That's a desert, though, which is interesting. And that's a mushroom island, which is also interesting. So probably out here. That's an acacia, I think, so savanna. And there's a corner I'm missing, right? Oh, dark oak. So we have jungle, dark oak, birch, spruce, this desert, mushroom island, savanna. Can always use the mud to make mud bricks. That seems like an incredibly poor use of them. Like, you don't gain anything particular from mud bricks, do you? Alright, so I guess the most interesting one is going to be that, and then bridge out to the desert one from that. Aesthetics. Does this look like the base of somebody who cares about aesthetics to you? That train has left the station a long time ago, and we're not aboard. We missed it. By a very, very large margin. Yeah, that's one of the things I've decided there. Like, I don't care. If I would care at some point in the future, then we can just replace stuff. And you know, I'm not going to, because this isn't going to be like a super long-term thing. Like, I'm going to play this basically for progression until I'm ready to make my own map, and then I'm going to make my own map and switch to playing that one. Because I also made mistakes. Can I have that? No. What did I pick up? Picked up something else? I guess sticks. I also made mistakes in the beginning of this playthrough, and like fixing them would be just a lot of effort. And so, you know, why care? When I know that I want to start open it anyway, I mean not why care in a general sense. Mistakes, like one mistake was I should have made all the entire base at the bottom of the world. The first thing I should have done is move everything down. But I didn't, so here we are, and now there's just like everything is built up here, right? Because of spawn rates and all kinds of, you know, that type of considerations. And it's like, it's actually the reason we're not getting passive mobs. And I could move only the grass part down, but yeah, no. I don't care. I don't care enough about this playthrough to go through with it, because that would be like an entire stream of just moving everything I already have to great pain. So yeah, let's not care about that one. Yeah, let's go this way. See how's this? Actually, let's try this out as we're here anyway. So there's basically nothing in the chest to speak of. There's a surprising amount of creepers here. I don't know if it's just that their legs stick out more and therefore they're more visible. I don't want to pick this stuff up now, actually. But I am anyway. Man, imagine if we can get like a sweeping sword for this later. The speed at which we'll be harvesting this farm is ridiculous. I was also considering placing campfires on top of these. Which would kill everything but witches, I guess. Maybe we should. Like, I don't... The thing that makes me not do that is I don't need any of this stuff. I have tons of it already. But it's the same thing, it's the same time it feels stupid to just, like, leave drops on the table. How does that look? That's a lot less stuff than I thought it would be. Huh. Okay. That's fine. Also was pretty inefficient there. I was also... Hold on. Hold on. We were unlocking a weaponsmith here. And we were, like, stuck having to try to trade a lot of iron, so I stopped. But now we have a lot of iron. Right, wait. So, yeah. I mean, that... Hold on. Yeah, that isn't bad. Let's just go. There you go. Show me something good. 22? It's 27 before the discount. That's pretty good. What do you think it is? Do you think it's something actually good? Yeah, I did get it. I didn't, like... through a lot of effort get a chicken, a real chicken, and then had it sniped by witches in a really freak incident. Ivertech. Alright. Well... I mean, I'm not thrilled about the Bane of Arthropods, I will admit, but Sweeping Edge 2 is actually Pog. Like, it's exactly what I wanted for the farm, so, you know. Let's go buy one. Yeah. Oh yeah, one thing we were doing last time also is where we're fishing a ton, because I need 3 pieces of leather. To make my first librarian here, and yeah, I just can't get the right items. I cannot for the life of me fish up the right items. Okay, I do need to try this out now, because this could be really cool. Silverfish will never know it. Bartering? I mean, yeah, we need to set that up too. It's just like one of... Oh man, everything just died. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty effective. I can't even... Get rid of this baby. So I'm easily able to like kill everything to keep the mob farm just like completely empty. This. Okay, well that's cool. We got power 1, unbreaking 1. We got what? I mean, That's a pretty cool set of enchants, but I mean, on the golden helmet, which you're kind of wanting to go for in the nether, these aren't very nether compatible enchants. And this is nice though. I like it. No, not the iron. Fine. One went in, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I should not be carrying the dirt though. The dirt is non-renewable at this point. 100% should not be carrying the dirt. And we can take another look at this. But useful in swimming and fishing pot? Sure, if that's the thing I want to do. But then again, the only reason I've swam in the fishing pond this far has been to kill myself. Or, you know, to hurt myself. So, we need to be going out like the back of this. Which is kind of unfortunate. I think I want to go from here just so I keep my little safety, like, guardrail. This misses it by quite significant margin though, so maybe we even go from the other side. Oh man, I can't resist. The XP is getting stuck in the hoppers. It's a little sad, but it's fine. Just toss these in here. Where do I want to be, actually? Yeah, I want to be, like, behind here, I think. So, what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna go from there, I think. That's the entire thing. Are there any tutorials for the XP farm? No. I made it myself, and, you know. It's probably not the best that there is out there, but I could make one, I suppose, if there was a big interest in it. Let's go from here. Moss carpet for the win? I suppose you could just put, like, regular carpet also. Actually, does moss help me in any way? Can't seem to find one that kills spiders separately? No, that was actually a kind of a big deal when I was making this, because spiders kept clogging up my first designs. So I had to invent one that just spawns spiders separately. So yeah, that might make it kind of unique. I've no illusions that this is like a great design or anything. It's workable. It does what it needs to with very little. Like, you don't need any redstone to make it. You don't need any water. I think you need. Yeah, you need water. That's basically it. Just need one to work, yeah. I mean, I guess I have this in a separate world somewhere. I think I modified it a little bit. I mean, it might not even have that. I could post like a schematic or something. It's definitely two mob farms glued together, yes. So one is one that specifically doesn't spawn spiders, and one is one that specifically only spawns spiders. I think it might spawn like baby zombies also. But yeah. Mine does both, and it does them separately. And so, basically does non-spider mobs, not spiders, not endermen. And it does them in such a way that I guarantee that some of them will survive as they drop, because I want to kill them and get player loot, right? And the other... Oh, this is interesting, actually, because I kind of want to preserve some... What? Oh, okay. Sure, fine. Whatever. I looked up, I saw it, and I was like, okay, I'm dead on, and I kept going that way. Let's go back and sleep. I guess that's a mushroom island. Which would mean that if it is that biome, nothing will spawn there. No hostiles. Maybe it's the way I search? Well, I don't know. I haven't tried to search, right? I've literally not tried to find the farm like this. I just went for making one. I am aware of what spawns on the Mushroom Island. Thank you. But I haven't verified that it is that biome yet. I don't have any form of Silk Touch yet. It's an unfortunate reality here. I don't believe that we'll basically have much of a chance to get any actual mushrooms to spawn there. But this is one I probably should consider leaving top blocks. That was thorns. I mean, if nothing else, this is so much more convenient because I don't want, like, have to go and deal with all the things all the time. Yeah, definitely worthwhile. And breaking through. And all the bows in the known universe. I can take my iron ingot back, I suppose. See, Hunter. Thank you very much. Ooh, yes. I got 6 of these left. That's probably not enough. You know what? We'll just make slabs out of everything. So my intent here is pretty much just to grab the mushrooms, grab all the dirt blocks except the top layer, and leave the top layer. And then we'll need to grind up more cobble to be able to get to the desert island there. Honestly, don't really know if there's much of a reason for me to go to the other ones. I'm probably better off going for the amethyst and the outpost. And I haven't seen any other, so I haven't seen any. Well, there were just like 3 entities you can see in the bottom of the world in some direction. So the things I know about are the 9, or I guess the 8 islands, the outpost, the geode, the 3 things at the bottom of the world in some direction. It's not here, I guess, because I can't see them from here. And that's, I think, about it. And then, yeah, the nether, I don't know where the fortress is, but that's another thing that we kind of gotta... I think those are bees, possibly? Oh, we'll see. Which is another thing that I, in that case, disagree with. Because you can get bees easily. You can spawn bees. Like, you can spawn trees with bees nests, right? So, like, the map doesn't need to give that to me. Shouldn't give me stuff I don't need to be given. But yeah, that's I realize that that's very hardline and kind of purist viewpoint on what SkyBlock is if you don't have like a ton of time to grind. Well, I guess my viewpoint is if you don't have a ton of time or patience to grind, then you shouldn't be playing SkyBlock. But yeah, it's a little different because those are not just like grind, they're also a question of wait, will these spread? If I leave a brown and a red, will they spread? I don't think so. It's random ticked, right? I think so. We'll do that anyway, just to see. But yeah, the difference between all of the normal kind of grinding that you do in SkyBlock is that it's fairly active in terms of grinding. You choose to do something and then you do it until you get the results. Sometimes the results are somewhat random, but you have a select set of things, right? 192 blocks, we said. That's outside of random tick range, right? Doesn't matter. We can set up a dark mushroom farm if we want. Actually, I never verified the biome. Plains here. Mushroom fields. It is the right biome. Okay. There they are. So that's interesting. But yeah, I do make a pretty clear distinction between the Wandering Trader and all the other mechanisms for getting stuff in the game, because the Wandering Trader is just so incredibly slow and random. Basically, the only way to effectively get things from a Wandering Trader is to AFK, and that is a significant difference from other things, right? Oh, so far away that all this stuff despawned. Huh. But yeah, to me that's a distinct difference. Like, do I need to AFK or not? It was one thing if I need to just like grind like crazy, but to effectively get Wandering Traders requires real-time input and only like time. You don't have to do something, you just have to wait. Like, you can make a farm, you should make a farm. I have a design for a farm, and that I actually do have a tutorial about, but once you've done that, you're limited by time and time alone. There's no way to speed it up. You can maximize the chances, and the chances are still pretty bad. Like, I mean, chances are good, but timing is still bad. So, I suppose there's a decidedly, like, a design decision when making a SkyBlock map that is the Wandering Trader an acceptable requirement or not? And I believe what he's done when he's made this map is he's made the design decision that waiting for Wandering Trader materials is not acceptable. Now that you have Mangaroos, you can replace the water for cobble with the waterlogged root. That's true, but it doesn't really give me anything, does it? Like, it doesn't help me in any way. And that explains the entire, like, it's funny because that one statement explains the entire difference. No, it doesn't actually, because the nether part was another part, but that it's a significant part of the design philosophy difference between what I want out of SkyBlock and what this map provides. But the other thing, for those of you who missed it, was you got the obsidian in the starter chests. So that's another mistake I did, actually. I put this portal, like, 3 blocks too high up or something. It should have been a slightly lower one. Really what I should have done is put the portal kind of here-ish and then have the drop to a lower level or something. So we got almost a stack. SBE 2.0. What's the E? Other than the portal itself? What portal? Hey, pleb. So the way I see it is you kind of need one lava source. I don't think you can get away from having one lava source. But that is pretty much it. That's really kind of the SkyBlock evolution. Okay. Yeah, so the various brands of SkyBlock that I've seen is kind of this one, which seems to give you a whole lot of stuff. Like, it gives you the obsidian, it gives you 2 gold blocks when you come into the nether, and it gives you an extra an extra portal's worth of obsidian in the nether, which to me looked like a bug. Like, I think he's misunderstood how portals work. And maybe it most often works, but for me it generated a new separate portal. So there's this map that kind of is a little bit more givey. There is Vanilla SkyBlock, or whatever it's called, which is funny because it's the one that is the furthest from vanilla. But it's basically an attempt at making a SkyBlock and then add mechanics for things that aren't available through vanilla mechanics. And my ideal and the third one is kind of the sky chest approach, which is like the super hardcore, never give you anything that isn't strictly required, which gives you a like incredibly grindy start. Like you can spend like days playing that map without making any progress at all. Yeah. Originally for SkyBlock, you stayed in the overworld and you had to use the found obsidian to get to the nether. And I think you forgot to remove it when making this version. Yeah, but that makes no sense. Like, this is version 4.12 or something. Like, why? You know? It's a weird, weird omission for such a late version of the map. By the way, about time to grind is a guy who started SkyBlock with single block in a snow biome. The idea was to keep jumping down till zombie with iron shovel spawns while you fall. Align him so that it doesn't hit you. Then get the shovel and dig snow on this dirt block and start building it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's similar to Sky Chest, I think, in that it requires kind of bonkers things to begin with. Oh, I somehow mined exactly 3 stacks. Huh. So we need at least 3 stacks of slabs. We can leave the rest, I guess. So how's this going? Yeah, we're definitely still getting materials. Let's do this. I mean, Bane of Arthropods and all, but you can't really be mad. Like, when you get that sword, you can't be mad. This is how it is. That's still a really good... Like, if I could choose, like, a good primary enchant and no Sweeping Edge versus this terrible primary enchant and Sweeping Edge, I'll take this one. Like, this is still better. Speedrunners often use a mob that generates a bunch of worlds and shows them all at once and switch one and start playing. Yeah. I mean, sure, but at that point, what's the point, kind of, I feel like. I don't know. So for me, I would like to make a SkyBlock that makes all the things that vanilla can provide through vanilla mechanics available through those mechanics, but I don't want to artificially reduce it to the minimum set, if you will. I don't want to provide only like a few blocks to start off with as possible. I think it's reasonable to try to start with a good chunk of like dirt blocks, for instance, because restricting you to few doesn't really, it doesn't reduce the set of mechanics at all. Thank you to say back up and restore, because with honest RNG it would literally take years. Yeah. That's the thing, right? You can go so crazy that it becomes unfeasible to play without kind of manipulating somewhat in some way, because that's how crazy you can go with kind of the SkyBlock style maps, and then that's also not a gold. That's not what I want either, you know? So there's some trade-off. There is some trade-off between like how grindy do you want it versus how grindy and pure do you want it, I suppose, versus how, you know, accessible, but then kind of skipping of some interesting mechanisms. And for me, that's definitely, I still want the Wandering Trader mechanisms. I'm way off here. Or? We'll see. I still want the Wandering Trader mechanisms. I still want basically a Wandering Trader farm to be a required element. I don't want to give you access to the Nether. You definitely should be earning that. I am on the fence about whether I want to give you access to water at the beginning, basically. Because it is certainly possible to gain access to water without having it from the start. It's a very grindy process. But that also makes it incredibly cool, in my mind. Ooh, am I too high up here to safely do this? I think I might be. So the moment I touch these with a block, by placing a block in a neighboring space, they're all gonna fall. And I think I'm 1 block below them, which is too high up. So I need to be 1 block lower before I get too close here. I think I want to turn water source conversion off in a future version of Sky Chest. You know, because it wasn't hard enough yet. I can kind of understand that. I am in the block space below, right? I could just squeeze in my head under this block, which when I'm crouching, and I'm 1.5 blocks tall then, which makes no sense actually because I'm standing on a bottom slab. Wait, yes, it makes sense. So then the rest of that slab and this block is that. So I need to go down 1 block. Okay, that was kind of dangerous. Is this safe actually? Yes. I think so. Okay, please back up. Thank you. I should really have done this a little like further away. But hey, it's fine. Let's get up here. Let's remove the water. Place a new slab down here. And now we're low enough to not touch those until we're ready. I think compared to getting the first emeralds, that makes it 0.01 harder. Getting the first emeralds? I guess I'm a little bit lost there because I'm not, like, my head isn't in that map right now. So I don't know what the other resources are that you kind of got available at that point. I don't want this to, like, fall off. So these are all slabs, which means all the blocks are going to pop when they hit this surface. They're not going to land. So I probably want like an extra, like just a border around this just for safety. Oh god. Well, rip blocks. Yeah, let's just make some more. That was kind of dangerous. That was 1 block off. It's fine. It's fine. This is already 1 extra block. This isn't though. I believe you could have made the slab platform at the original height without affecting the sand. We can easily test that. I am very sure that I couldn't. Because what would have happened is I would have done this, and as I place this block, this is going to update and everything's going to fall. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, that would have just been too scary for me though. 28 and 3 cacti. I still haven't finished my resource graph, but I'm pretty sure you can need emerald foxes on a single grass block for wandering trader for saplings for apples before you can get villagers. Oh, there was a shrub on there? Oh, well. Well, a good thing I don't care about this map long term. Does a wandering trader sell, like, dead shrubs? I think it does, right? Savior of all things. It's like design garbage chute. Just like everything that doesn't have a good place just goes in the wandering trader. Everything is renewable. It's all over. The map is lost. It's fine. You know, I don't care. I mean, that's the same thing there, right? That would only be for decoration or for, you know, a museum purpose. Which is like the least interesting blocks in terms of SkyBlock to me. Sure. I guess we put that there. I should really make a place where it can grow, I suppose. I don't care. If you find a dragon egg on one of these islands, will you consider the map one? Well, you know, not. Time for a break? That's a good point. Thank you. Yes, I do need to wander upstairs and see if Kiddo is doing her thing. So we'll do that. Still looks weird to see myself on diamond armor on this. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you, what's that? Nucio? Nuccio?
Reminder to bridge over to Kiddo's room.
Thank you. Thank you for the bits and the reminder number 2. And thank you, Nuccio. I'll try it like that for the follow. Welcome in. Appreciate that. We'll have a break. We'll even pause the game. And we will play some clips, play some ads to get rid of the pre-roll ads that Twitch forces on everybody. For a little bit at least. And we'll be right back. Feel free to step away, grab a snack, fill up your drinks. See you in a few minutes. Oh, there is a boat down there already.
Is there?
Oh, really?
I can just see it across off the edge here.
How did you get down there, Slice?
Ladder.
Open it
Center
up, maybe.
of the room.
Oh!
Bruno, you okay there?
What am I doing? How did I do this? Alright, I don't know.
You might want to open that trapdoor again. There you go. In the middle of the center room there's a ladder that might be easier.
Okay.
That is not enough. That is. I didn't even need to go down here, but I guess this is where we're going anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. Let's pretend that run didn't happen. Oh man, so much work to get that card, and then I just screw it up in the first seconds. I'm sure you won't talk about that run ever. I'm sure. Oh, that's perfect actually. If I could.
Do we still have an ender pearl to hand?
Yeah, there should be at least one in the chest, right? Otherwise, I have one and I'm coming.
Okay,
I'm YOLOing this a bit now.
Oh, where is it? Oh, that's
he's invisible.
far away.
If you come down here,
Yeah, I see it. I see it. He's gonna kill me to do this though.
That's okay. If you dump your stuff in first. I'll keep him on me.
God damn it.
Oof, this is intense. Just need to find
Only got
some
one
chests.
shot.
Okay.
Oh, I see him.
Oh. Oh, I don't like this.
Nice.
Oh, clutch.
Very good.
Is that into the...
That was the gassed one.
Nice.
Nice.
Did you live?
No. I threw out all my stuff beforehand though.
Ah, got ya. Smart move.
Okay, he's dead. Oh, got some gunpowder.
Nice.
I'm not gonna ask permission for this, okay? But I hope everything is okay.
Well, so it's up to you now.
Okay,
I'm just a passenger on this journey. You get to just go ahead and start working on completing this game. Yep, any
I
moment now.
am going to.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna literally going to carry you through this playthrough.
So it's a literal carry. Perfect.
All right, I'm gonna drop you into that horse.
Yep,
There we go.
or into the hole. I don't know. Hi, cow. We will honor your memory always.
Wee.
Your cape is going right through my neck.
Sorry, too much of a rush to stop. You'll just have to. I know it's uncomfortable, but you know that's how it goes with Lime's taxi boat.
Yeah. If you stop suddenly, I'm gonna get decapitated.
I think there's no way. How much time we have left? 11 minutes. At the time, it was always there. I was always asking how much time we have left. I was right there. Nice.
Oh, you're kidding me!
And you're right. What?
City.
Are you serious?
No, this is cheating, man. This is hacks. This
What?
can't be true.
How? Hello?
Do you have an ender pearl?
I didn't think that was possible.
Was
Gotta say, the Monumental team is really nice, man.
No, this is not Monumental.
There it is.
This is vanilla. Wow. I've never
And campfire. Dog. Dog, did you just push the cat into the campfire and then sat there with your silly tilted face until it burnt to death? Is that what you just did? Is that it, dog? Is that how it's gonna be? Is that... Alright, well you get food apparently.
Lion. Did you just attract the dog so he pushed the cat into the campfire?
I did no such thing. Lies. Man. Just vile accusations during the break. Yeah, so I don't really know, because I kind of feel like we got most of the interesting things. I guess maybe we go for the geode. Check out what those entities are. And then I guess we bridge in the nether? It's kind of my best. I could also just keep grinding away, like, you know, fishing for books or leather, so I can actually make the librarian. But I don't know.
H2O Pit Marmy look him in a sliced lime stream.
Fair enough. It's a moment of fame. That's great. Let's grab these. Let's grab these. Those are not grown yet. It's fine. Okay, put those away, put those away, put those away, put those away. This is looking pretty good. We'll have a good chunk of paper to actually unlock the librarian when we do get it. I guess I can put these in here too. Why not? I don't know. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go for the geode. I don't know where this is. It somewhere accessible? What did I get? Another rabbit's foot. Like a lot of all of the stuff that's kind of going on now only kind of makes sense if you think about it as feeding into the villager cycle. So I guess like in that way it's kind of just I need a... And the geode isn't, I guess, the geode is just its own thing, and I don't really need it for anything other than, you know, a spyglass and tinted glass, I suppose. I should not be carrying these around. I should absolutely not be carrying those around. The nice thing is I left a few, but yeah. Spare 2.5 channel points would hurt anyone. Yep. So, I think it's like out the same way though, right? So that's where the desert was. That's not where the geode is. It's down there, so it's under that. It's really hard to tell exactly where it is. I guess if I can line it up along some axis here. It's like halfway out this. It's not even halfway. Or is it? Is it just not, does it not look halfway because it's like lower? Yeah, that might be it. So it's a perspective problem. It's, yeah, so it's probably halfway between. It doesn't even look halfway like here though. And now, okay, let's look directly along this axis. Okay, I'm not, still not exactly there. Yeah, so it's halfway between those two islands, but then a bunch lower. That's a geode. It's an amethyst geode. So I think the best thing to do is bridge out to that island and then bridge over there, drop. Oh man, that flash. It's not great. I don't also have a great reason to like do that. I guess I could flood this and try to get some. Yeah, hold on. If I flooded this at the top level here, then they wouldn't take any damage here, but eventually all the non undead mobs would die of. Oh wait, no, they would just swim, wouldn't they? The point being, anyway, the zombies would drown. And then I could kill them for copper. And then I could make a spyglass. That's basically it. It would also be good, because I do want copper for a lightning rod, so that's the thing to think about. I should not be carrying my sand around. Holy moly. Because that, if anything, is a precious resource here. I, again, do not have enough blocks for this, so we're gonna have to sit here for a while, though. Nice view. Textures.png doesn't have portal blocks or frames. Portal blocks, sure, but frames? The frames make no sense. Why they wouldn't be? Because the portal block is like an effect more than it is a texture, right? So. Which is kind of, yeah, it's all kinds of bad. There's a shader. But the frame is just a regular block, surely. How much do we... So I used up way more than I thought I would, but that was probably mostly because I needed to make the platform. Yeah. So just the bridging takes 3 stacks. And now we need to do another half bridge out to the side. So that takes another 1.5 stacks of slabs, and then we can water drop from there. On the other hand, once I've done that, I kind of might as well just go the rest of the way. So we get 3 stacks of cobble here. What about air? Isn't that a block? It doesn't have a texture. You know, you can debate it. It kind of air is also the absence of a block. Because if you remove a block, you get air. So that is 2 and a bit. Missing texture blocks are a block? Missing texture block isn't a block though. Like, missing texture is just a texture that gets put on blocks that are missing it. Like the Dupack from April Fools. Gotta love the triumphant music as we're grinding cobblestone. Locked chest? No. That's a way older thing. There was a Dupack item in the latest April Fools. And it had the missing texture on it, like as its texture. What other games have you been playing lately, folks? What are your top tips? I actually, this is a weird sequence of events led me to start playing Civilization 6 again. I had played it when it came out, but I haven't played it with all the expansion packs and stuff. And so I started playing that again, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's great with all the stuff on it. Made a huge difference, actually. Carrying 2 bone around. So. Ooh. Hey, Iron Golem Farm. Look at that. Where do I put these? They're not going to fit in here. I guess I can put them here. Doesn't really make sense. It's my blocks chest, but whatever. Nice. Geometry Dash. Age of Wonders 4 is awesome. I should try that, I guess. I don't know if I want to... I probably want to do like this. I think that's that leaves me with next... Okay, I can't. There. That was a stack. Okay, and we need to kind of go out from here somewhere. But I don't really... Do I put another fence gate on the other side and just go? It seems risky, but it's the easiest. Do I have one? Would be in here? I do. I mean, probably. Just line up. Oh, it's like on the border here, though. So maybe I just go just outside. I think that's easier then. Less risk. I haven't heard of geometry dashing in quite a while. Yeah. Unrelated, but cocoa beans were once unobtainable. Well, I mean, weird things have happened to many blocks. Right. That's also not the slab thing. Not the slab level. So let's do this. Let's go from here. There's so many games that I've not had time to play, really, that I would really love to play. Don't know how I would ever find the time to do them. Really have no idea, actually. See, that's a little time for stuff now. But, yeah. I feel like if I would ever want to play them, I would like stream them or something, but yeah, I don't think I'd get many viewers for that. I mean, you should add chocolate cakes by using a cake and, well, cocoa beans. Well, I mean... Oh, probably don't want to be out here when sun is setting. It's the thing is, like, yeah, you can do that, right? I suppose it's you know, it's not hard to add a cake variant. But what does a chocolate cake do that makes it interesting compared to a cake? What's special about a chocolate cake, right? Because having a texture variation of a cake, that isn't much fun. Can you come down from the chests, dude? Thank you. Is that really the first one? I guess so. So just need 3 more of those, and we have our second piece of leather. This serve was a great Easter egg, look, a nod to Portal. Well, I mean, the Portal already, like, the cake is already a nod there, right? It doesn't have to be a chocolate cake. It's chocolate, therefore better? Yeah, I mean... It makes you slightly happier. I don't know. That's my problem with food and food mods and food requests and everything, right? In general, it's like Pam's Harvest Craft. It's like the least interesting of all the mods to me. Like, all it does is clutter my inventory. Like, nothing about it is fun. There's already a reference to the cake is a lie, isn't there? Like in an advancement or something. Oh, it has a pumpkin and a berry bush. Nice. Okay. Snow, I guess, is not very hard for us to get. You get the cake at the end. They promised. Sure. But yeah, like... You get, like... Okay. Do I care about this one now? I guess the berry bush has the pumpkin. None of those are particularly interesting. I suppose we should, just for the sake of it. Oh, it's further away, too. Okay. I thought it would be, like, here and down, but it's like sideways. Okay. Might bridge out that way. Might even bridge all the way to that island, and then bridge out there from there, then. But yeah, to me, like, it's great. Everybody wants, like, all the varieties of food, right? But it doesn't do anything. Like, food mechanics in Minecraft are pointless, right? Because they don't exist. Food doesn't do anything. It just, like, fills up a meter. And they have different strength. I mean, truth be told, they're 2 meters. And they have different strength in both. And, like... that means that depending on how you view things, there's either, like, you know, one of 2 things is the ultimate food item, and then you're done. And, like, essentially both of those are very easily obtainable, because one is just a cow farm, and the other is just a villager trade. So, really, can I just, like... Oh, okay, of course they, like, fall on top then. Anyway, my point being is that there's, like, nothing interesting about that. So let's see, this is 9. Yeah, okay, so that's exactly... Yeah, that's enough to make a snow golem, right? So, yeah, there's enough here to give you everything you need for a snow golem, which is also kind of... I don't know. It feels too easy. Hi, Ozzy. It's 5:51 a.m. I slept in. You have a different definition than I do of these terms. That's very early. That's being woken up by screaming cat early. Yeah, we can make big trees now, assuming we, you know, actually get some. I don't have anything with. Oh, I have fortune on this. Should use it. Hello? Okay, there's one. Okay, we're kind of saved. We're literally getting one. I didn't get one that I didn't see. No. Okay. And there's no. Okay. That's a very unlucky. Oh, was there one? No, it was just a particle. Because it should fall right basically into my face in the middle of the island. There's no way it falls off. Oh, it was one of these that fell off. Okay, let's have some random rain. I don't like it. Okay, so we literally got one spruce sapling from that. Great. I kind of don't like this. I don't want to be out here and have like a lightning storm start. Thunderstorm. The dirt is the real price. Yeah, true. It's kind of what I like the least out of this. Is like it takes away the dirt replenishment mechanism. Unless unlucky, never happened. Oh, true. Take nothing for granted. Now I'm gonna remember to put my blocks away here. But this gives us infinite snow. You know, arguably a little too easy, but it gives us infinite snow. And this one spruce sapling is what we need to, you know, leverage into getting more of them, hopefully. I guess I should, like, try to get more fortune before I grow another tree from that. I didn't drown any zombies yet, no. I should... You know what, let's put these here. Let's fish, because it is raining, so we'll fish until we see the night enough to sleep, I guess. And listen to the soothing sound of iron golems dying. I was talking about it before, about potentially like drowning my entire mob farm. It would have the problem of like the other entities. Did we conclude that lily pads were like equally likely? I think no, they were slightly higher chance. But yeah, the last time we were going through the probabilities, and I've got many duplicates of other items that are much rarer than the things I'm actually looking for here. So I'm, again, according to how much I've fished, I'm not that unlucky. But, you know, compared to what I actually want, I'm getting all of the things that you could possibly want, including some pretty good items normally that are completely worthless to me now. But I'm not getting the things I actually need. I ended up making a separate mob farm to drown zombies. Yeah, fair enough. I just don't, like, need that many of them, right? I just need, like, a couple of copper ingots. Because you can't get the other stuff that would normally be interesting. Like, you can't get the tridents, you can't get the... what are they? Shells. Knowledge shells, so... I don't know. I suppose if you use a villager, we have villagers now, we could use one as a bait to sort out zombies. But yeah, I don't know if I need like 5 ingots in total. I don't think it's worthwhile. What time was it? I have a clock somewhere, but it's like in storage. I want a spyglass. Of course I want a spyglass. There's a geode here. Literally my only... Come on. My only point in going to the geode is for the spyglass. Like, because I don't see myself investing in something that would require tinted glass. And I don't want the amethyst blocks themselves. So, you know, that's that. I think that's dusk. Give me that. Okay. This is very slow for being in the rain. I'm surprised I haven't fished up a fishing rod also. And I can't... Before I get a librarian, I can't... Like, I'm stuck here. I can't make an enchanting table. Because there's no way to get diamonds. Well, I mean, who knows on this map, but... There's no, you know, accessible to me way of getting diamonds, at least. I think the end is normal on this map. Which is also something I probably would like to reconsider when making my own. Probably make some form of skyblock version of the end. Not like the same, like a tiny thing, because then you can't fight the dragon reasonably. But at least maybe make the outer end void, and just make the outer, like the place you end up when you portal out through an end gateway, be essentially a skyblock island. That makes sense to me. Okay, well, let's sleep. Now you can trade in diamonds, but you can't trade for diamonds, right? I mean, that normally would be pretty good, but I already have a bunch from the time when I couldn't sleep. These are raw, those are raw. Got some of those there. That there. I guess they have... Where's my... Yeah, pile of pufferfish. There we go. Oh well. and a dang bone. I have better ways of getting bones, damn it. We got a stack of poppies. Very nice. Where do I have these? Right here. I found a way to stop the dragon moving. Not sure if it's a bug. You can be pretty sure that type of stuff is a bug, right? I don't know where to put these. I should drink the water, I suppose. Just make them bottles. Okay, let's keep going. But I'm not gonna have enough. I'm not gonna have enough of these again. So I've done all of that. I've left all the stuff, yeah. But I only have 1.5. Yeah, we need 3 stacks to get out there, and then more to get out there. So we need to grind a little bit more. So that's the thing. I definitely don't want to make a map that requires abusing bugs to complete, and to some degree I don't even want to make a map that encourages abusing bugs. Like, I don't want to have like make using a bug feel like the most productive way to beat the end, right? So potentially one thing could be to make just a small central end island. Another way could be to, instead of having this solid chunk of end island at center, it's like a network of smaller islands, so you kind of have to hop between them. But I don't know if that's fun. Like, yeah, I really don't. You could think about how the towers generate also. Like, they generate the full towers now, but maybe the map should make them generate small islands instead. Just a top layer of obsidian or something. Yeah, like have the pillars be on their individual islands and something. Yeah, I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, wow, okay. Oh, 2 big ones. Holy smokes. Okay, never mind. We're not getting those now. One of the things I've been thinking about actually is just like I always do with my data packs. I think one ideal would be to make a data pack that you can add to any world and get it to generate the SkyBlock world with that seed. That would be amazing. I don't know how feasible it would be. It's kind of borderline, at least with the current world, like custom world gen. It would definitely be hard. But it might be possible. Might have to do some weird stuff. But yeah. That would make it really cool actually, because then you don't have this like, oh, you go to these set coordinates to find the, you know, find the stronghold or whatever. No, you have to actually throw the pearls and travel there. And then of course I think the idea would be to make the stronghold just be a portal. Carpet Sky mod does that. Yeah, but mods do mod things, right? Mod changes the game. News at 11. Yeah, no, that kind of thing. Like, I find mods a lot less interesting in many ways. Well, that's a personal opinion thing, right? A lot of people don't. It's fine. No. If I'm gonna play modded, I'm not gonna play almost vanilla. I'm gonna play modded, I'm gonna play very modded. I mean, I might as well take this, right? Okay. I find data picks way more accessible. Yeah, that's the thing, right? But also, obviously, a lot harder to make some of this stuff with. I'm gonna ignore the trees for now. We're just gonna go out here, then we're gonna go out to the birch forest biome, I suppose that is. And then from there, bridge straight out to the amethyst geode, drop down on a water stream. That's the plan. It's kind of annoying to have this be just at the horizon. It's really hard to see like what's going on there. You just see nothing out there. I guess we just do this. We'll line up here. 90 degrees. It looks like we're like here. Yeah. I don't have any way of judging where these things are, how far away they are. They could be under here. It could be that there is a bee nest in this birch, and the bees have just dropped down there. That seems like a plausible explanation to what those are and why they're down there. I like vanilla. Carpet Sky I felt was closer to vanilla than Dr. Trog's map, with the exception of adding some mechanics for things you can't otherwise get. I don't follow that. I feel like Carpet Sky is just full of those mechanics. Because even some things that you could have just done with vanilla, they introduced mechanics with, because like they're definitely bees. Because it was like they were not like plentiful enough, I suppose. Because they weren't like fully renewable, like, or like, you know, the only method of renewability was the Wandering Trader or whatever, so they went with that instead. As things you don't have to use, yeah, but I mean, I also don't have to use Carpet Sky, right? I can make my own thing. Okay. Don't see a bee's nest, but it could be on the other side of the tree. But you know, I also disagree with a lot of vanilla design decisions and stuff. I've talked about this before. I'd kind of like to make like a lime tweaks, just like there's vanilla tweaks, right? But that's a much larger effort. It's just like I made the lime's advancement pack thing. That is kind of my take on what I think advancements should be. Dr. Trog's map also does some of that. Husks dropping sand. Yeah. And, you know, I agree with it. I disagree with it equally much, regardless of who does it, right? What's with my voice? Why do you not want to keep voicing? Let's do the whole thing here too. Let's place blocks completely wrong. Let's drop them into the void. Exactly what I meant to do. Great work, Lime. Yeah, one more is fine. Out to... I mean, I guess ideally I should do one more. I'm not that worried about like a birch sapling falling like super far away though, because the leaves are fairly contained. And the drop rates are pretty high. I guess we'd do both. Now I've done one. Might as well do all sides. There we go. The only thing I've been considering in that type of manner would be to not change Wandering Trader's like available trading set, but to change their probabilities, right? So that you more often get things that are potentially more useful. Because, you know, quite often they will give you kind of pointless items. Kind of pointless trades, you know? It's like, yeah, this thing is, you know, a thing that you easily get from, you know, the start of any SkyBlock map. Whereas it also is the key for a lot of things that are completely unobtainable through any other means. Alright, so that's that. We gotta run all the way back and then all the way back in the other side to get to the bed. But I do want to do that, because I also want to... Do I, though? Yeah, I do. I do want to do that. I want to leave everything, and then we're gonna run all the way back out, pick up those items. Unobtainium. No saplings. Well, I mean, not yet, but also most of the blocks didn't decay yet. There wasn't a sapling yet. Nothing dropped yet. And we're not going to take 5 minutes to do this, so they're not going to despawn. And there's enough of a platform that it will catch all of them. I don't know why I care to sleep though, but I did for some reason, so. And now we're running. I guess every time I sleep is a chance of getting a good item from the cats, so. Oh, I got something. What did I get? Rotten flesh. Great, thank you. So useful. Such a hard to get item too. I really appreciate that. Thank you, cat. Already had that. Definitely have some of these. I've got half a stack here and then another stack in the iron farm. We'll stash these here. Sure. And let's go back. Wait. It's the wrong way. It's out here. And they're out of random tick rage from here. Is the chicken situation looking non-existent? I haven't gone back to trying to get chickens again. I kind of rage quit that whole project. The game very clearly told me that it did not want chickens to exist. Doesn't matter. Like it's fine. Like I don't intend to play this map, this instance of the map as a long-term thing. And I've already made several like critical errors that would be either unfixable or very high. Well, now I have a diamond pick, so I can move the portal too. So, but yeah. Is this sapling on top of that leaf now? I think it might be. Yeah, that's definitely an item spinning at least. Could be. It's too large to be a stick. Yeah, there's a sapling. Definitely wasn't lucky with the drop rates of these saplings either, though. You're here. I can't reach it at all. Okay, there it is. It's fine. Not too worried about birch saplings, but we'll chill here for a little bit just to get it. There is another one. It's close to this edge, actually. So I guess I'll stand out here so I catch it if it decides to like randomly fall very far out. I don't think they do though. It's just that they will pop in a random direction, but once they're there, they will just fall. What a mess. Okay, so there wasn't a bee's nest in there, which is weird because that was the only explanation for why these bees would be here. But that would have been a much smarter way to do that, I think. Just have a bee's nest in the tree. On the other hand, you know, again, I would just not give you a bee's nest. I would, because you can grow your own tree with bees. Don't they make saplings pop in the direction of the void? Only if the logged in username is slicedlime, I think. Okay, so this should be about halfway through. I'm pretty sure it is. I might have overshot a bit. Do I care where I drop here? I think I go like here. Wait, no, I don't. I go back, I leave these birch saplings first. I could jump run this, it just feels like unnecessary. It's a slight speed gain over like a little bit more risk and a lot more expenditure of energy, which I'd have to get more food for, so like, I guess I could buy food now. I guess it's not a problem. He just got vectored. Going well. It's crazy bridges all over the shop now. Golden care time. I haven't unlocked the village, the farmer that much, and I haven't really cared about it because, you know, there's always been other stuff that felt more worthwhile to unlock. We do fit these in here. Good. On the other hand, we're pretty much unlocked fully now. And I've got like oceans of iron, which I put here. So why not? So precise. Great. 4. There's one who sells them for 1. It's you? No, you're that dude. Why you gotta be that dude? Wait. Hold up. You. And let's talk to you. See where you're at. Right. So buying cookies is the best way to unlock him. Selling wheat or carrots would also do it, but I think I'd rather save those. Yeah, let's just... So many cookies. Come on. We're still unlocking decently with this, so yeah. Someone said that the islands are all 12 chunks away, right? I don't know. Okay, and you're locked up. You can go work though. It's working hours, yes. Did you work? Yeah, you did. We said 192 blocks, I think. There we go. I can buy 6 carrots. I'm not eating all of these cookies, no. Gotta maintain a healthy diet here, right? I don't even, sure, whatever. Sell a bunch more iron, I guess. Not you. You. And now we can actually buy the food. There we go, 36. Cool. I guess we'll put this in here as kind of backup food. Okay. You go out there, and then over there, and then down. Do I want to do this at late at night? Because that down there is spawnable surface. If I'm coming down while... Probably not, is the continuation of that thought. So... Let's stock up on some, like maybe a stack of cobble, and then do some fishing, then sleep, and then we'll go out. Will the 2 different stews give different status effects? I cannot remember how that's set up. I think they are guaranteed to get different stuff, right? If you get 2 like random, like 2 of the different terracotta trades from a mason, for instance, they're always different, right? You don't get the same one twice. You don't get 2 of the same stone trades and stuff. I'm pretty sure they are different. But they could be set up to just randomized individually also, which would mean that you can get the same one. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that they're going to be different, actually. Yumka recently got 2 of the same trade on a villager. 2 of the same suspicious stews.
Yay.
What a troll. Troll villager. Let's see. I have missed a bunch of notifications here. Bodies and Smurf Island. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in, folks. Appreciate you being here. Terracotta. Well, I guess if you really want that type of terracotta, then it's great, and if you don't, then it's a very big troll. Okay, so if you can get the same terracotta, then I'm pretty sure you can also get the same stew. There are some of them that have some kind of code like that to prevent it, but I'm not sure. But the librarians they're separate levels though, so they're definitely separate. Because you don't get 2 enchanted books on the same level, right? You get 1 at most. Hello, Smite 4. Okay, that's actually a book. That's just an unenchanted book. I'm happy with that. Thank you, great. Like, it's funny because Smite 4 is actually good enough that you could perceivably actually use it as Smite, you know. But I actually do really desperately need books, just books, and I don't think that one is good enough to keep. Okay, that's good enough. And if this cat would give me like 2 more rabbit hides, then we have all the books we need. But yeah, we'll just take a 3rd rabbit foot instead. Sure. Yep. Yeah, makes sense. Absolutely. Put this away. Put this away. I guess we put this like there, because it's part of. Because I don't want to. Like, obviously, protection 3 is great, and power 4 is also great. So I'm not going to use those as books. And I think those are the ones I've gotten. All right, let's go. I should grab those, and I should definitely not be carrying these around. Man, we got more than a stack of dirt now. Okay. Rabbit feet. Once I get a cleric, they can be traded in for emeralds and unlock a little bit of that. So I'm keeping them. And you can brew jump boost or something with it, jump boost with them, but like I don't care. But I do care about trading them in. No, okay, that's why I don't jump. Right, I remember now. Ugh. Right. No, we're not sprint jumping this. We're just running. Why, that is a terrible thing, actually. This needs to be so much smoother. Like, it's fine that it's 2 different colors, but like it should switch over the course of like 16 blocks, not over 1. Yeah, no, it's actually terrible. Like, I can't do that. I literally cannot do that on stream. That would be irresponsible to do on stream. Does an item count as renewable if you get 0 to 2 from a process requiring 1 with a stronger tendency towards 0? I would say no. Not unless you can somehow affect the distribution. Renewability implies being able to continuously get more. Like, if given infinite time, I would have infinite items. Yeah, I think I kind of want to land on the backside of it, so that the water flows back and doesn't like cover the entrance and make everything awkward. So I think this is good. Stack those up. Limit math argument. Well, there you go. It's my education speaking, I suppose. Okay, so that did. Where in the heck am I? Okay. Yeah, that did what I wanted it to. I thought this was more open on the side, though. It is open here. But not as open as you would think. Okay. Oh, this is dangerous, actually. Could easily break a budding amethyst. Yeah, there's one right there. Nudge that corner. I don't see any that is... Dolphin? Wait, a dolphin spawned on the water stream, fell down and died? I'm in a beach biome. This is ocean. Okay. Well, that's almost more interesting than the fact that this is a geode. So none of the budding amethysts are none of the like buds are fully grown, which has the interesting problem of that I know basically need to sit here until these random tick. And the only thing I can do to improve the situation is to uncover more sides of each budding amethyst. so that it has more chances to grow in more spaces. And we're basically done as soon as I get one to mine. Because I don't particularly care. I'm not making a farm out of this again. If I ever do, it's in a permanent world. Which, by the way, I'm definitely thinking about making, because, like, what I'm doing currently, like, a sneak peek to you, like, kind of channel update style, what I'm doing currently is not working. All my, like, stats are on the decline. So I need to, I will need to change stuff up. I need this as a stepping block. Don't want to move those. Take that away, I guess. Maybe we can clear these on the side. Oh, this is a basalt. Thanks for lurking on empty string. Whoop whoop. Okay. Sound like you got fired at Mojang. There's no risk of that, but talking channel stuff. Like basically my streams are kind of dying. Like this one is decent though, and this series, the SkyBlock series, is the only one that is like pulling even close to the old numbers. And I think I know why that is. This is a bit of a puzzle. And I also have like an idea what I want to do about it, but I don't want to change stuff when 120 is just coming up. I will explain. It's a longer explanation though, so we'll probably make a channel update video about it. I guess I could clear the upside of that one, but I don't particularly care. This is another case where it's like, okay, just the only real thing I can do here is basically AFK, because these need to random tick. Random ticking only happens in the radius around the player, so it's not sufficient that these are loaded. I need to be nearby, and there's just not much I can do around here. A permanent skyblock or a regular world? Any world. If what I'm saying is if I'm ever making a... Oh yeah, there's another dolphin. I'm sorry. You're probably kind of dead. If I'm ever making an amethyst farm again, I'm doing it in a permanent world. Rip. Okay, so here's an ocean. Is that interesting in any way? What can we do in an ocean? I mean, we can get fish to spawn. Well, I can get squid, I suppose. Yeah, we could set up a fishing pond here, I suppose. That would be worthwhile. Can I make a drown farm? I mean, I can. It would just require making a general purpose mob farm first. The dolphins, you have revenge for last stream? I mean, they were trying to help last stream, right? They were just, it was just very hard to handle. What is that? Thorongil? Thorongile? I have no idea how to, if that 3 is supposed to be an E or just a 3. But thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I tried a couple of attempts at your name. Since you work at Mojang, do you have any insight to offer about Roger Badgerman? Or is that classified? I think it should be obvious that I will not be talking about leaks. I would have thought one of them would have grown by now. I'm surprised, actually. Maybe it's just my experience from like fully clearing a geode out, and like because my farm on Legacy, when it was like fully cleared out, all the sides of the budding amethysts were all like open. It wasn't that slow. Like if you just wanted one, it really kind of wasn't that bad. But I guess like most of the sides of these are still actually covered up. It's also not a super great geode. Like it's... You can get many more. So I need this as a stepping stone. I can remove this and the outside of this. Although that is slightly scary, and I lost a calcite, so rip. I mean, you can't just sit here though. Like that's maybe fine. Like it's another one of those like AFK kind of things. Like it's fine. If you want AFK for stuff, it's fine. Oh, hello. Can we not have a cod push me out to my death? Maybe. It is not how I imagine this thing going. Think waiting and watching makes it seem to take longer? Yeah, true. So I guess we get a bunch of wood and we build a little pond. I can 100% afford another bucket now too. Can we jump now? I mean, it's still pretty bad. Even at night. Yeah, we get another bucket. So we get 2 water buckets, infinite water. Bring a bunch of wood down, make a pond nearby, and sit and fish. And I guess... I mean, we could make like a squid spawning farm out there too. The cod can freak out about lime dyes. Right. I shouldn't jump. That is so ingrained. True. As of current, how many updates for Java are already set? Theme, major features. Like, what are you talking about? Major updates? Like 120, 121 kind of deal? And it's not about Java, by the way. Like, the themes are the same for better than Java, right? Can use the amethyst to make the... Can I fit this here? Yeah. Can use the amethyst to make the pond. For main game. So I mean, even I don't like know all the plans because I don't directly work with the gameplay, right? So I'm not making the gameplay updates per se. I do know some of the themes and some of the thoughts, but it's not that things are set. It's... there are some themes, of course. There's some things are set. That's actually spawnable now, so I don't want to approach it at night. It's just that, there are a bunch of ideas for the future, a bunch of more or less set things, but it's obviously as... really? Well, you can't keep giving me rabbit feet. It's, the closer you get to... I'm just gonna grab another one. Just why not? The closer you get to an update actually being like actively in development, the more set those plans get, right? The more. But things can change, right? You can start working on a theme, discover like, hey, this is not like this isn't turning out as we thought it would, and so they, we change it and whatever. It's definitely not a blank slate. It's not like, oh yeah, we finished the Trails and Tales update now. Let's all sit down and talk about what should be the next thing. No. At that point, that thing is already pretty well established. I should have brought string, you're right. And it's better to go back and get it now than to get it later. And if nothing else, because if I do have enough string for another fishing rod, then that's the only time where the game would consider giving me another fishing rod as a fishing loot. So, you know. What do I work on at Mojang? I'm tech lead for the Java platform team, which means I head up the team that works on kind of the engine for this game, like backend capabilities, extensibility, making sure like performance, you know, that type of thing. We enable. Just take a stack. Why not? We enable the gameplay teams to make more things in the future. We don't necessarily work on the features themselves. Like, we don't make mobs. We make systems to make the ability to make mobs do more things in the future, if you will. We don't implement advancements. We make extensions to the advancement system so that they can make more intricate advancements. That's this distinction. Of course, we help each other out, right? We're not, you know, siloed off and go like, oh no, you want this? You want help with this? No, we can't help you. You're on your own. You know, we collaborate, but it's not our main, you know, responsibility. Remember when mobs run away from Creeper? That destroyed performance if there were too many at the same time. I don't know when that was. Well, thank you for the nice gift of... Okay, so let's see. Well, there's some new ones, so that's good. So we are getting more random ticks. So where do we go? I guess like, it kind of makes sense to go out into the ocean for the fishing, right? Let's just go here. Maybe not there. Maybe go here. And while we're at it, probably makes sense to stick a torch or two in here just to get some light. Probably stick one on top too, so I don't get assaulted by random mobs in the night if I stand and fish. And do I go slab? I probably go slab. Do you think Java can handle another like 10 big updates with every update, new features, chip away processor times / tick time? I don't agree with that. Like, there's been some solid optimizations in the last few versions that have enabled a lot more stuff to happen. This is awkward now, though. I guess I need to do this to be able to place this reasonably. Yeah, I think what I'll do here is I'll make the bottom of the tray here at this level, and then we'll build up from that. What do I want? I guess 7 by 7, right? So like here. 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's the size of the one I have. The update seems to be getting progressively smaller. What updates are you playing? I can you know, I dig some the reference when it comes to like, yeah, some of the older updates had like, you know, more mobs, or you know, added the nether or whatever, but there was also a lot less stuff to interact with in those. And like, to me, of course I'm biased and whatever, I'm on the team, so you know, take this as what it is. But to me, a lot of the stuff that is happening now is a lot more interesting and a lot more intricate than, you know, hey, we added 14 new mobs of the same type that do nothing. But yeah, like, Caves and Cliffs remade the entire world generation. And that's only some of what it did. At this rate, probably have a crystal that we wanted by the time, you know, we're actually done with this pool. It's always harder to see on the second level. Nope. Nope. Okay, I get it? I think I got it. It's weirdly off-center. It's whatever. It's larger than the one I have up back at the base. I think what is happening now is more the fact that the updates are more, they're broader. I should have at least one water bucket, and in fact it doesn't make any sense to not have two. So before, what happened sometimes was you got an update. It was like the redstone update. Like, I care a lot about redstone, so this is a massive update, and it's all for me, right? Whereas now you'll get an update that is like, it has a little bit of stuff for everybody. And that, by its own, like, just necessity by the nature of things, means that not all of it will be really for me. And in a way that can feel smaller, but it also means that there's just a lot more stuff on the sidelines. Is it deep enough for treasure? Yes. On the other hand, we don't necessarily need treasure. The one thing I want the most is trash. I want a piece of leather. If I could have a piece of leather, I would be like golden. That's what would unlock the librarian for me. I just need one more piece of leather. Or one more book that I can disenchant. Maybe use a smaller pawn then. Well, the thing is, enchanted book would also do it. And if I remove that, I think overall I lower my chances of getting one thing I need. I know, not to mention the fact that if I can get a fishing rod that has luck of the sea or lure, then it improves my ability to get enchanted books overall. And so, like, you know, it's really hard to try to figure out what the overall, like, probabilities are of what, you know, long term, what will get me the thing I need with the highest chance. Shame we can't fish in a cauldron. I mean, sure. You just need to take a water bucket, take the water out of the cauldron, and put it in a pit next to the cauldron. I realized that means that yes, you do have to make a water bucket. And that can be a significant hurdle if you're on the SkyBlock that doesn't give you everything. But yeah, that's kind of a fringe case. A lot of new features exist on their own little island at first, at least. For instance, I currently don't care about the sniffer. He's not do much for my gameplay. Sure, yeah. It's the sniffer is more like a collect stuff kind of player, right? Like I want more blocks for my build palette kind of player. And, you know, people who love having collections of animals and tending to animals and whatever. Cauldron of powder snow should melt into a cauldron of water. It does, I think? If you shoot a fire arrow into it. Or like toss a zombie on fire into the cauldron, I think it melts into water. It doesn't melt like in the sun, but imagine 100 devs all working on Redstone at the same time. Rather not. Yay, another bone. I can think a bone is another thing that has the same probability as the leather. That is the key item that I want to get, and we've fished up 2 bones this stream alone. I thought I was making a joke. Hey, there you go. I have no idea what I just got. I got a piece of salmon, I think. Kind of hyped about camels. Hey, that's interesting. That's really interesting, because camels is one of those features that I think, for me personally, I don't care. I don't see a single thing that I would want a camel for. But then again, I also don't care about horses, right? So, yeah, but that's part of what makes it great, right? I kind of forget about their part of the update, but they're obviously a huge part of the update for some people. Hey, Sunralph. I don't see much value in archaeology or armor trims. Hey, armor trims is actually one of the things I'm most excited about, right? So that, you know, it's so different. Another pufferfish. The urge to get a camel and name it Horsey. Sure. Another bone. Okay, now I actually just gotta double check that nothing's spawning there. I actually gotta go check. Fishing and loot Minecraft. Okay, hold on. Bone. Yeah, 1%. So it's the same chance of getting a leather and a bone, and we've fished up 3 bone this stream. I need 3 leather in total, and I've only fished up 1. Oh, so garbage. That's so mean. Armor trims provide no functional value? Sure. Other than the value of looking awesome. I mean, I'm not sure I'll ever be able to take anybody serious if they don't have trim, you know? But I'm also like a hoarder and a collector. So, you know, obviously getting all of these stuff from all over the place to go and collect and get is a great feature for me. Because it's another thing that would be like, oh yeah, I get to, you know, I get to adventure all over the world, do a bunch of challenges to get all of these different items. Can you apply trims to dyed leather armor? Yes. I would like if you added gold trim, you got functionality of nether piglings being happy. See, that would completely destroy the item. Because the point of the item is that it doesn't affect anything, which means that you get to choose whatever you like, because the current problem with armor is everybody uses exactly the same items because they provide functionality. So the fact that armor trims doesn't provide functionality is exactly the key aspect of them that makes them, you know, makes people get to choose what they want to use. Otherwise, everybody would have to use gold trim. You know? I think this is our third fishing rod. So yeah, like as soon as you start adding functionality to trims, they lose their entire purpose. And I guess that you don't want the purpose, you don't care about it. But for everybody who, like, I guess for the people who the feature is for, that would ruin them. And you know, if you start opening that box, then you're, you know, you've lost the battle. So now you're using the, you know, now you got to use the gold one in the nether, and then you have to wear, you know. But you have to wear gold, so the argument fails there? No, because you can decorate the gold armor if you want. And then it's the trade-off again, right? Do I choose the more armor? Or do I switch to a gold item that gives me less armor? But no, you just, you know. Choices are interesting in gameplay, right? In game design is about providing choices. And making the OP item means no choices. My favorite armor is chainmail because nobody uses it and kind of ridiculous. Chainmail is like underpowered in my mind. Like chainmail was quite, like if you look at actual chainmail, it was good armor. And the fact that it's super rare, like there's no, like, it's hard to get, and also bad. Like the combo's awful. But yeah, it's just for show, the way it's set up right now. On the fan server, the trader is very clear to me in my playstyle. I've always considered piglins as just another hostile mob. Yeah, fair. Oh, okay. I accidentally clicked. Like you could it's the same thing as like Elytra versus chess piece, right? Because people will like go like, I should be able to enchant the Elytra so I can put them on at the same time as armor. It's like it's the same thing. Like no, that makes you have to not make the choice. So as soon as you have to not make the choice anymore, everybody is just going to use all the same stuff. The only thing that makes me sad about that is the fact that you kind of look like you're walking around without a shirt on. Because you look silly without any kind of covering. So I'd like to like aesthetically be able to wear something plus wings, but you know, armor-wise, absolutely makes sense. Now, do I wish that the inventory was not a mess so that you could actually carry all the items around more and then make the choices not based off of inventory crunch? Yes, absolutely, but that's a separate thing. Okay, well, I'm not getting much there, am I? How are we doing here? So there are plenty of crystals now. That's a full one. Of course, it's going to be right next to the edge. That's another full one, so we're fine. They gave me 4. Yeah, right. You get so we're done basically. This is not fully grown actually, so we might as well go back to the base at this point. Got everything I wanted from here. And interestingly, this is a beach, which means if we set up a low. So I don't know, we might need to have sand there? God. We could probably get turtles, which would be very interesting. I'm not entirely sure that turtles spawn as passive spawns, but... Or if they only spawn with world gen, but I think they spawn as passive spawns. In which case we could get turtles, which means we could get turtle eggs, which would be huge for some farms. Armor in general seems underpowered in games, likely for balance reasons. Full plate armor was extremely effective in reality versus barely effective in games. Well, yeah, sure. It was also incredibly encumbering and made you basically not be able to move or see. But, you know. Yes, it definitely took a beating. Mobs should go after sniffer eggs like they do turtle eggs. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like there's no particular reason why they would go after why they go after eggs, I guess, other than the desire to be evil and trample eggs. But you also can't trample sniffer eggs, right? They just, it's not a thing. So that makes it kind of pointless. That why would they go after that particular type of block when they can't do anything about it?
Kid, a reminder.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not going to go on for all that long today. Which is another one of the reasons why my streams aren't working, actually, because I used to stream a lot longer, and for what I understand, apparently Twitch starts like promoting your streams a lot more when they are longer. Like they work a lot better when they are longer. Which it just doesn't work. I can't not sleep. I'm not a youngin' anymore. Whatever. I'm sure Psycraft has found this technical use for sniffer eggs. Oh yeah, sure. They're like 1 pixel in, right? So you could probably use them for item alignments like people use ender chests. My 27-hour streams hype, lol. Yeah. Every day at 2300 we learn how long the streams will be. Yeah. So one thing I'm thinking about, so actually, I can talk a little bit of the stream schedule coming up. I'm going to cancel 2 Saturday streams in a row for different reasons. But next Sunday is my birthday. So we might do a birthday stream. We might start earlier. Kind of compensate with that a little bit. Why does the sniffer lay eggs? Isn't it a mammal? Well, it's obviously not a mammal. Who knows what it is? But it has 6 legs and lays eggs, so you know, I think it's not a mammal. I think that makes it a pretty sure thing that it's not a mammal. I should be trading with this guy like once a day, really. That was your AFK stream? Yes, I think it was. I would really, you know, love to get to the point where I can actually, you know, finish this, like, make a librarian. But we've done 2 streams and quite a lot of what am I meaning to say? Quite a lot of fishing, yeah. And yeah, still haven't gotten it. I could go out there, drop down super low, and wait, which one am I? This one. Drop down super low and make a spawning platform there and try to get a mushroom stuff spawning. That would probably be an easier way to get leather at this point, because the game does not want to give me leather through fishing. Sorry about the noise. That is very loud. Okay, I think I got them all now. Okay. These are to the other tree, so I guess that's fine. Is there one here? There's one here. Okay. bunch. We got those two like huge trees at like basically the same time. They grew up right after each other. That one was slightly better though. The other one was just enormous. No, it's this one also. This quite a, I don't know, mutant tree session. What Y levels do goats spawn at? I don't think there's a Y level requirement. They just spawn in certain biomes, and the biomes happen to be in mountain biomes. Yeah, this is huge. Let's do the other ones first. Why should it depend on Y level? I mean, they're mountain creatures, so I guess that makes sense to think that they should spawn up high, and some things do depend on Y level. I think mainly fish, weirdly, but some animals do have requirements like that. I AFK'd in snowy slopes at Y70 for 24 hours. Yeah, I mean, I would AFK at 0 or at negative 64 or something. Like, you should be trying to get goats the same way you get other animals, basically. Oh yeah, glow squids as well. Okay, I'm pretty confident I got all of them now. That's a lot of wood. A lot of apples too, apparently. The problem right now is that, like, if I was really like dead set on making progress, the only thing I should be doing is fishing, like, because everything is locked away behind getting those enchants from librarians, and like the only other thing I could maybe want is like to get the amethyst set up for tinted glass, but guess what? Glass is locked up behind. Also a librarian. Okay, so that's all of that. It's another stack of these. Goats do require an opaque stone variant to spawn on? Are you sure you're not talking about the thing that they are... they like headbutt into? Glass can be farmed through husks? Yeah, but I hate it. What here? This one. So many of those. Where did I have these here? I guess those were up behind some block or something. Hey! One worked. Yay! Okay, we got one gold nugget out of that farm design. And we've only had it running for let's see. Time played 0.86 days. So we probably had it running for something like 16 hours or something. Why I mentioned opaque is through transparent style? I suppose so. How do you get glass from husks? In this map, they remade husks to drop sand. Which is why I hate it. Right? I don't need non-vanilla mechanics. Proper decimal number reading. Hey, I got yelled at enough, right? Hi, Kamek. But yeah, I haven't fully decided yet. But I'm thinking maybe we start the Sunday stream next week 2 hours early. I'm sorry, Aussie. And I'm not entirely sure what we do, but we probably do something else than this. Probably like play Mob Dash together or something like that, and maybe like have several segments. That's just a little more like special birthday celebration stream. 3 a.m. is probably unfeasible to get up for a stream. I get it, but yeah. But yeah, there's not going to be a Saturday stream next week. It's Eurovision day, and I kind of want to be able to take a day with the family. I'll not sleep that day. Oh no, I don't want to be to blame for that. And the week after, I'm also not going to be streaming because that day I will be celebrating my birthday with my friends. There we go. Well, I mean, I don't need to leave it in there. So, no, I should not be mining those with Fortune. But I guess I should be mining these with Fortune. Oh, because this has Fortune 1, which isn't, like, a huge amount. But that's one more than we would get otherwise, so yeah. That's the wrong thing, Lime. Yeah, so we got 5 out of both of these now. AFK for goats during your birthday. Sure. RIP weekly seeds? Possibly the opposite, though. So at least next week, I'll probably run the weekly seeds on Sunday. We might do, like, weekly seeds and then switch over to SkyBlock, or we might do some other combo or something. Where's Cat? Cat is here. But yeah. Oh wait, next week. Nah, yeah, next week is the birthday stream. I'll figure it out. It is sometimes also the case that we get the weekly seeds early. In that case, I might run them on Thursday. But yeah, I haven't decided. Oh yeah, I've not checked my mob farm in a long time now. It's quite a lot of stuff, I think. Everything that's on that square just died. That's just amazing. Yeah, I'm really happy I got this sword. Even though it has Bane of Arthropods, I'm very happy about this Sweeping Edge. Like, that is super nice. Let's see if we got some armor and stuff out of that. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I should sit down and make the... Oh man, did we get armor? Yes, we did. Projectile protection 4? Alright. Yeah, this helmet. But yeah, these are a good chunk to smelt. We got a carrot and the potato. Man, the luck of the drop rates. Wait, so when is the birthday stream? It should be Sundays. Why would that conflict with bingo? Because there is no Saturday stream next week. And if I want to play the weekly seeds, you know, they're weekly. So they gotta be played on a different day than the Saturday when I don't stream. The rates are just so low that you're not getting any. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm saying you should be AFKing for goats like you're AFKing for other stuff, which is not high up. So yeah, I'm gonna be posting about all of this soon in the Discord and probably tweet out and stuff. But yeah, the schedule will be quite different going on forward. And then there will probably be more changes coming in after that too, because like, yeah, more stuff going on with the channel basically. So we might be in irregular stream schedule land for a bit, and we might be after that making some more permanent changes to what the stream setup is. Because yeah, I'm a bit tired of numbers going down and going down and going down. Remember, Lime, it's not your birthday, it's our birthday. Those are the Twitch rules. Oh yeah, sure. Was Christian saying we'll call it a night now? Happy rest of the stream. Nice week to everybody. Thank you. Yes, I will also be calling it a night very soon. Thank you, and hope you have a good night's rest. But yeah, the thought is at least a part of the stream to play Mob Dash is my current thinking. That might be fun. You just do more like interactive stuff where like a lot of people are participating. Maybe run another round of Chaos Mod. Entropy. It's been a while since that. So I might try to set something more up. But yeah, that's my current thought. It's raining, so let's round up with fishing here while we're doing that. While it's raining, I mean. Got the chance to get some more fish out of this, or you know, leather, please, leather or book. You know, I'd take a really crappy enchanted book. Actually, I kind of prefer a really crappy enchanted book over a really good enchanted book, which is a super weird thing to say. But a crappy enchanted book would just be, you know, please disenchant me, use me for a bookshelf, for a lectern, for a librarian. A good book is like, do I really want to disenchant this? What is the chance of a pufferfish? It's quite high, actually. I should be getting 10 times more pufferfish than I am getting. Then I should get leather, so... Yeah, but we're still getting many more of them. We should be playing the Chaos mod, but slicedlime decides and we play. Yikes. We'll see. By the way, for those of you who don't know already, if you want a super low-key kind of hangout more stream than anything else, I do kind of live stream the creation process of my snapshot videos to my supporters only. Or more precisely, my supporters have access to the Discord room where we do coordinate calls about that, and I do like stream my screen while I'm recording and we're setting up and stuff. So if you want to hang out in those and you are a supporter, like a supporter being a sub or a patron or YouTube member, then yeah, you're absolutely welcome in there, and you'll be able to hear our chatter as we make those. Yeah, there should be another, another one this week. So that's another day that I'm active, even though I'm not like streaming on Twitch. So that's one of the things we've started doing for our supporters, because some of the other stuff I had, I kind of doesn't really make sense anymore because I'm not running like long-running series and on like servers and stuff. So if you didn't know it, now you know. A leak? What, because I'm assuming there will be a snapshot on Wednesday? It's not a difference between me doing that or Zuma doing that or anybody else doing that. There might be a snapshot this week is not... That's the least like factual statement you can find. That's just the least. I don't know. God, I don't even know what to tell you. I can tell you that I have information which I'm absolutely not sharing. I'm just saying there are usually snapshots on Wednesdays, and therefore, you know, if there is a snapshot on Wednesday, which there might be because there usually is, then there will be a stream or a, you know, share in the Discord. I know people joke about it, but for me it's extremely serious. So, you know, those jokes are not entirely appreciated. Because it would be an extremely serious thing if I did leak something, so I have to, like, very strictly explain. Would you consider doing sub-only streams for making snapshots? Like on Twitch? No. Because I like to treat all my supporters equal, and subs on Twitch are only some of them. Like, there are a bunch of patrons also, and I don't want them to miss out. So you're absolutely welcome to do it, like to join in Discord. And all my subs have access to that and can already view it, so I don't really have, you know, I don't like the difference. And also, like, it's a much more low-key thing, right? It's not what you see here. There's no overlay, you know, you're seeing much more directly what is going on. And honestly, I don't really want to change that, because the focus of making snapshot videos like those times is making the snapshot video as quickly and as efficiently as possible, right? And I'm sharing the process. But if I start diverting attention from that into like surrounding productions of a stream, then that's the wrong focus. But yeah, mostly I just don't want to make a distinction between Twitch subs and other supporters. So that'll keep being on Discord. And everybody has access to that. Like, if you're a sub, you will have access to that. As long as your Discord account is connected to your Twitch, which is super simple to do, you automatically have access to that if you join my Discord. So it's not like... It's not hard to get access to it, you know. But yeah, don't come in there expecting this type of stream. It's a much more silent thing, and it's a much more like we're just kind of hanging out. I'm just showing you what I'm doing, basically. Usually, I don't stream audio. It's just the audio is just from the Discord chatter from when we're talking about the various things we're doing. And it's not just on snapshot days, by the way. Come on. What is a water bottle? It's the same. Like, the water bottle is also the same drop rate as the leather. Come on. But yeah, we do setups on the days before the snapshots, or like just when we have time available. So if there's a bunch of bug fixes that are like marked as bugs marked as fixed for the next snapshots, we'll go in and make setups for those bugs, maybe on the like Monday or Tuesday. So we have as much stuff prepared in the days ahead. So sometimes you'll see us in the snapshot factory, or whatever it's called, snapshot video factory. I can't remember that channel on the Discord. On days when there obviously aren't any new snapshots, and that's what we're doing then. And you're also welcome in at that point. Like, anytime we're there, you're welcome in. If you're a supporter. Okay, I've had enough. Leather just doesn't exist. Maybe if we sleep here, we get another rabbit's hide, and then, you know, we can combine 4 of those in 4 eternities. But instead, we got nothing. Snapshot video factory. That's it. There it is. Okay, well, I mean, just game does not want me to get a librarian. That's just how it is. The thing I did wrong the most is I didn't go down to Y0 at the very start of the series. Give me 12 emeralds, thank you. The spawn mushrooms, yeah, I could. Like, that would probably be better. But, like, this shouldn't be that bad. It shouldn't be this hard. The game just decided that it just doesn't like it. Because, yeah, same drop rate as this. I need 3. Same drop rate as this. Let's see, same drop rate as rotten flesh, which have same drop rate as bone, which I've fished up 3 this stream alone. It's... And we got 1. A single 1. Enchanted book, we've fished up 3. They're less likely. Imagine you finally decide to unenchant one of the good books, make a librarian, and sells you the same enchantment. Both the same guy. I don't know, I kind of, that would be fine. I'd take it. Like, part of me just wants to, like, say screw it, let's just disenchant this stuff and get it done. But, like, that's so stupid. Like, they're great books. I can't disenchant the great books. Because, like, it will be super much work to get librarians enough to get all the trades back. It's not worth it. I just need to keep grinding. But it's just so silly. What have I done? Like, I've... fish caught. 250. So, I don't get it. So I'm supposed to have, kind of, according to... If you just count the percentages, that should give me like an average of 2.5 leather fished up. But it should also give me an average of 2.5 water bottles and 2.5 bones, right? So I'm getting super lucky on all of these except the leather. I'm fishing up way better. I'm supposed to have... I've fished up 6 of these. They're the same. I'm supposed to have fished up 4 or 5, I think. But yeah, whatever. Mushrooms also require mycelium, right? I don't believe so. Do they? They might. I guess I might have to, like, move that down then, which would be a pain. But yeah, I do have the pistons, I suppose. Add more boats of cats for more gifts. I don't want to abuse a bug to play this game. That wasn't the purpose. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up. Now you kind of know a little bit of the plans, and yeah, I really want to get to the point where I get my own SkyBlock map off the floor. But the more I think about it, the more it makes sense to, like, put more work into that, and make it something really good, which can't really happen. Probably until after, like, I've made the update video for 1.20, because, like, that's gonna take so much time. And yeah, I won't be able to work on, like, a big project like that. Hey, you ever visit one of the other islands yet? You think? Maybe? Maybe? So we went here. That was a mangrove swamp island. So it was basically just a big mangrove tree, some propagules, a little bit of mud, some root stuff, you know, the regular 1 lily pad. So nothing terribly exciting, nothing you couldn't, and we got some vines. That was pretty much the good of that. We went out here. That was a... Wait, which one was this? This was the spruce one, I think. So that had a big spruce on it, had a pumpkin, had a berry bush, had a bunch of snow layers. So we got enough snow to make a snow golem if we want to, with the pumpkin. Out there, which was the desert island, so that got a bunch of sand, few cacti, and a dead bush that we yeeted. Because I didn't, like, specifically take it. Oops. Oh no. Did they actually? Yeah, maybe might have lost those. You probably just lost them, I guess. That was weird. Or maybe I picked them up. No, I probably didn't. Anyway. Then we went out this way. The one I was looking at now. We went there. No, that was the spruce one. What was that one? Which one am I missing? So the birch one was the one in the corner. Spruce. I honestly don't know. I'm a little bit lost. But yeah, that was mangrove. Oh yeah, that one was Mushroom Island. That's the one. So that was Mushroom Island. That was desert, and then so we got a bunch of more dirt and a bunch of mushrooms from that. This one was spruce, so we got all the stuff I just listed. That one was birch forest, so it just gave me birch. We also verified that those 3 things down there are 3 bees. I don't know why there are 3 bees down at the bottom of the world, but there are 3 bees down at the bottom of the world. I thought it would be because there was a bee nest in this tree, but there wasn't. And then, but in between them and out a bunch is this geode. So we've gone there and gotten an amethyst out of that after establishing a bit of a pool to be able to fish until one grew. So that's kind of the progress. Nothing really exciting, I would say. What did I just put away? Oh, I put away these, but I'm running out of space, really. So yeah. Also made a hopper setup under this system and unlocked this sword from a trade. Spontaneous triple void beast, yeah. So this sword is actually like it's Bane of Arthropods, right? So that's not what you want. But the Sweeping Edge 2 is awesome. Like I could not have asked for a better sword in terms of just using it with the system, because I was talking at the start of the stream, like I really want Sweeping Edge, and I got one with Sweeping Edge 2. Like, obviously, if I could get sharpness on it, it would be fantastic, but like Sweeping Edge 2, yes please. Diamond sword, Sweeping Edge. It's just great. So it just nukes all of them in seconds. Hey, we got an iron. Actual iron drop. Been very rare for me. But yeah. Pretty good progress. Honestly, not terribly interested in going to the remaining ones, because they don't really have much stuff that I really need. I do want to switch though. Redstone? Nothing of use. Okay, cool. Good talk. But yeah, some good progress, but really, like, I don't know. It doesn't really move us forward much. Like this is good for convenience. The sword is obviously really good. The islands, I mean, I don't really know what to do with them. I could make more farms with the dirt I got, but I need a piece of leather, man. Come on. So I don't know. We'll see when we get back to this. I'm not too sure that I want to keep grinding for a piece of leather on this world, because yeah, I do know that at some point I want to design my own and restart, so we'll see. Yes, this is so good with Sweeping Edge. Like I would stand around smacking them for so long, and now it's like smack, all of them die. Cover the cobble with dirt to hide the cobble. No, we're leaning in to the SkyBlock feel and admiring our pretty base. All right. Yeah, like leather doesn't exist though, so that's a bit unfortunate. Oh man. Let's see. Where do we want to go today? It's interesting that none of the islands give dripstone. Yeah, that's true. And that is actually a really good reason to go this direction, because one of the things that we did find was that when I went out here to the mangrove swamp, we saw an outpost over here. So that is a good hello. We finally got a passive mob spawn. It's a freaking horse. But, you know, I do have saddles galore, so that's good. Where do I even... I don't even know where I put them. Here? I got like 4 saddles, yeah. Okay, whatever. I guess we breed the horses and then we can kill them for leather. I know. I can't, you know, I can't have 2 horses spawn and then immediately kill them. That seems like counter to all of the work we're doing to get renewable new resources. Okay, whatever. Anyway, we are done for today. We shall head off to G, because it's been a while since we raided G, and he's on his hardcore, which is always fun. So thank you so much for today. Everything goes to plan. We should still have a stream on Thursday, but yeah, no stream on Saturday next week, and birthday stream on Sunday. Might start early. Keep an eye on the Discord for all the information. I'll post everything there once it is set. Thank you for all the support today. Join the raid and have a great rest of your weekend and have a good week. We'll see you later.